Guys, the alt season continues, and with it comes new opportunities. The market is changing rapidly, so you need to act fast if you don't want to miss your last opportunity before the bull market. Solana is one of the projects that should be watched closely now. Will we see a pullback in the price of Solana, or is now the time to buy Sol? Let's find out. Recently, we have seen a remarkable surge in the price of Solana. In less than a month, the token has shown almost 210% growth, and the trend continues. Why has the token shown such an incredible price increase? After all altcoins are growing at the rate of BTC, but very few of them have been able to show such a result. The answer is very simple. Every year, Solana holds conferences where it talks about the latest technologies, partnerships, and everything else related to the Solana Foundation and the token itself. And it is already becoming a tradition that each of these conferences has a great chance of pumping up the token by several percent. Last year, during the conference, the token grew by almost 4.5%, and this year it doubled that mark to 8.1%. At the same time, as you can see from the chart, last year Sol flew down and made all the short sellers rich. This year you can see a completely different picture, because the market feels much better and everyone has the impression that the bull market is about to start. This year's conference surpassed all previous ones in terms of size and information. There were 300 presentations and reports, separate panel discussions, workshops, and more than 25 concurrent sessions. Important announcements and clarifications of existing partnerships were made. Partnership with Google Cloud and integration of Solana chain data into BigQuery indeed. It's one of the most important and useful events. Thanks to a strategic partnership with Google Cloud, Solana chain data has been integrated into Google Cloud's BigQuery service. This collaboration opens the way to an in-depth analysis of blockchain data using the capabilities of Google's advanced machine learning, artificial intelligence, and business intelligence tools. Partnerships with AWS and Solana support for AWS blockchain node management tools. Solana announced support for AWS blockchain node runners through a partnership with Amazon Web Services, AWS. This allows developers to easily deploy and maintain Solana RPC nodes on the Amazon platform, simplifying the development process. AWS blockchain node runners, already compatible with Ethereum, now uses Solana as its second supported blockchain platform, reflecting Solana's growing popularity in the industry. This could be the start of a new era of projects on Solana, as it will be even easier to work with this blockchain. The test network for FireDancer, the new high-performance validator client for the Solana network, has been launched. This innovation aims to increase the scalability and efficiency of the Solana network, promising to improve network stability and throughput by a factor of 10. Can you imagine how much more convenient Solana will be if they can improve network efficiency and throughput? I love the fact that one of the most convenient and fastest blockchains can become even more efficient and even overtake Visa in the number of transactions processed per second. In addition to this cool news, there were a lot more. The launch of the open beta of GameShift, a game development platform on Solana, the announcement of Sling, a P2P payment platform developed and launched on Solana, the announcement of the new Solana Web3.js, which increases developer productivity and performance of Web3 and dApps. And this is just a small part of the huge number of project and partnership announcements. Let's help Solana holders learn about the potential price of the token in a bull market, just like the video. This way, you will help the video get into recommendations and more people will be able to see it. Now let's take a look at how you can make money with the Solana ecosystem. The very rapid price increase has not only made a lot of X's for those who bought Solana at the bottom, a huge amount of liquidity has reappeared on the blockchain, and it is flowing in almost every possible direction. TVL has grown from 300 million to 550 million since the beginning of October. There are now a huge number of NFT projects that are doing quite well, and old projects are returning to their high price points as they were in the spring of 2022. The market does not stand still and offers many new opportunities for NFT lovers to make money. Dozens of new projects are released every day on Magic Eden on Solana, which brings us back to the days when almost every project on Solana showed incredible X. The number of transactions is growing and the prices for new collections are increasing at an incredible rate, 100 to 200% per day. The projects see a big token pump and do their best to make the launch as fast and as good as possible. And this is just one of the many opportunities to not only keep Solana in a spot position, but also to multiply your profits through some actions. New and old meme coins on the Solana blockchain have been skyrocketing frequently over the past 2 weeks. Here's a great example of such a token, Goose FX. In less than a month, it has shown some unimaginable growth rates, surpassing the 1900% net growth mark. and there are quite a few such tokens, both old and long-forgotten ones as well as brand new ones, that perfectly demonstrate the power of at least a small bull market. Here is a list of all the meme coins on Solana that showed the highest growth during the day. Some of them even skyrocketed by 20,000%. Be careful though, this is a common pump and dump scheme where only insiders or very experienced players make money. Having such opportunities to quickly raise a huge amount of money and add a few zeros to your wallet is actually an indicator that the bull market is close enough and ready not only to accept a huge amount of liquidity, but also to give it back. So let's analyze the Solana chart now. Where to buy, where to sell, and who is manipulating the price. It's time to get to the Sol chart and my prediction. But first, I would like to show you an interesting infographic that shows how much Sol has actually grown over the past month. Solana is among the top 15 coins that have outperformed Bitcoin in terms of growth over the past 30 days. In my opinion, these are pretty cool numbers, but is it really that simple? You can often see news that FTX has transferred some huge amount of Sol from wallets associated with the exchange. At the same time, the token has been growing all this time. So I see a rather interesting situation where FTX can gradually close its Solana volumes, while the latter shows excellent purchasing power. Considering that FTX started transferring their assets last month, they were preparing for a pump at Solana breakpoint 2023 in advance and are slowly continuing to drain their assets. However, this whole situation raises concerns and suspicions about the possibility of artificially inflating the price of Solana thanks to funds and large investors. Therefore, I believe that we may see a small pullback from the current high. In the event of such a significant price pullback, we will definitely see a pullback in the activity of the Solana ecosystem. However, this will be another opportunity for everyone to buy the token at a fairly reasonable price. In my videos, I've already shared my predictions for Solana in the near future, and those videos proved to be true. It happened exactly as I thought it would. We saw a breakout of this level and Sol at over $60. So my overall bullish views on Solana have not changed. I still believe that the introduction of Bitcoin ETFs can take Solana to $100. And in the case of a bull market, we can even talk about new ATHs that will be many times higher than the previous ones. VanEck analysts believe that Solana will account for 30% of all cryptocurrency launches in 2030. And in a bullish scenario, the price of Sol could rise to $3,211. And this is quite possible, as Solana is now the main competitor in the race for the place of the main alpha crypto market. Despite the fact that Ethereum is much bigger, Solana still outperforms it in some respects and is doing its best to catch up. Considering how actively Solana is developing, it is quite possible that in the next few years, we will be able to see it in the top 3 cryptocurrencies along with Ethereum. And of course, the price of the token will correspond to the market share and the need for the token. So now we have to wait for more positive news and a new all-time high. Guys, that's all I have for now. If you want to keep up with the latest updates in crypto, subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Your Coin Post.